Hello, this is Mr. Bing, Introduction to Engineering Design, and I'm here with Zach and Caden. Everybody else bailed out, which they were allowed to. That's fine. I'm making the last of the 5 parts in the 3D Tetris puzzle cube, and this one's going to be the blue part, which is very hard for me to visualize, but I think I've got it. And so when I go back into Onshape, I'm creating a new document, and I'm going to call this document 3D Tetris puzzle cube blue. You have to name it based on the color blue. And okay, it's swirling. I'm going to make a new sketch, and that sketch is going to be in the front plane. And let me move this out of the way. I'm looking at the direct front view, making a rectangle here. And if you've seen the previous videos, you know how I know these dimensions, because these are made of the little wooden blocks that are 3/4 of an inch each. And so I know that this thing is going to be this wide, 3 of those blocks, which is going to be 2.25 and 0.75. That's 3 blocks wide, 1 block tall. And I'm going to extrude that. I'm going to extrude that. This sketch, this 2-dimensional sketch, I like to extrude backwards, and then this needs to be 0.75, I think, and then go back to the front view. Like I said, it's hard for me to explain the shape of this when you're looking at these 3 different views that I created, but I think I've got it in my head what I think this looks like. So I'm going to make another sketch on this, and you might think, oh, you're just adding to the same sketch. Oh, that's a mistake. Let me go back. That's a mistake. I am adding to the first sketch. So back, let me undo all that. I made a mistake. Okay, the unextrude. I forgot that the piece that I'm visualizing, I'm going to edit the sketch, and I need to add another little rectangle. And this little rectangle, this is not what I wanted. I'm just going to use a rectangle to as a construction rectangle, even though that's not really a thing. It's just what I like to call it. Mr. Hoffman, when he was still working with me, he would punch me in the face right now for doing such a non-elegant version of this design. And so just trust me that this works, even though it's not elegant or not sophisticated or whatever. Okay, so you might be like, well, why are you making all this stuff? And I'm making those things to sort of guide me in my design. So let me see here. Okay, well, apparently I'm deleting a lot of things that I probably shouldn't have. Go to here to here. Okay, that is the profile of the shape that I wanted. And it might have worked. I don't know. And so I'm going to extrude that piece. I like to extrude backwards. If you remember me saying that just a moment ago, 0.75 is the depth because of those cubes, if you consider that depth. And then I'm really almost done with this piece. However, hopefully you see that this is not a 3D Tetris. It does not qualify. It is a Tetris. It's not a 3D Tetris. So I need to check mark that. And now I need to make a new sketch. So a new sketch on this surface. And now these 2 sketches are going to exist sort of in parallel universes. It's still the same part, but they do not really, interact together. Even though it looks like they're doing that, they are not. I am building. I can use the other sketch to sort of guide me in my dimensions and everything, but they do exist independently. And so now I have that. I'm going to check mark that sketch. I'm going to extrude that little piece. And this one I do want to extrude forward, and I want it to be 0.75. That's the size of a little cube. And I like it. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Green check mark. And I've learned a lot about Onshape the past 2 days, past 3 days, really. And so this one, what color is this one? Blue? Blue? Is that a good blue? Or that's kind of a nicer blue. I really want primary colors. Captain Janeway would like that blue better because it's closer to Penn State. I'll go with that because she's nearby and she can hear me. So I'm going to go ahead and make it a color that would please Captain Janeway. Okay, so that's it for this recording. I'm gonna stop this one and start the next recording for the multi-view and dimensioning. Okay, so bye for now.